Katie Lowe is here. She is the YMCA aquatics director. Good morning.
Morning.
So we've been doing our kickoff to summer all week long, and today is Dave's Day, and it's sort of got a cottage feel, a boating.
Water. It's all about the water.
It's all about the water. So we wanted to talk about water safety as we're heading into the long weekend.
Sure.
So getting your kids swim lessons, at what age should you start that?
Well, I mean, babies and toddlers, they're not developmentally ready to start learning how to swim strokes such as front crawl or back crawl. But I always recommend to parents that you should start bringing your kids to the pool as early as 3 months of age. As long as they can hold their heads up on their own. What they'll be learning in the water is that the water environment is fun, that it's completely safe, and that when they're ready to start acquiring the basic skills to learn how to swim, they'll be better prepared for it. So they'll be happy to come to the pool. They'll be happy to swim with the other kids.
It's just that environment you want to get them indoctrinated.
Absolutely, and parents are the key, and parent involvement. So at the YMCA we offer a family swim as well as parent and taught swimming lessons, and what we're just teaching is that the water is completely safe. It's a supervised environment, and it's a lot of fun, so that when they're ready for regular lessons, it's nothing to be feared, and they're ready to go.
And that's exactly with basic skills, because the statistics aren't good for the percentage of kids and teens who are comfortable with the water or have the basic skills, right?
Well, the statistics do show that it's more so non-swimmers who are drowning versus swimmers. So learning how to swim is a key component to drowning prevention. It's not a guarantee that you won't drown if you do know how to swim. The YMCA, we offer a Life-Saving Society program called Swim to Survive, and actually at all of our 8 centers on Sunday, July 29th, we'll be offering the program free to the community. What that will teach kids is how to survive an unexpected fall into deep water. So we're teaching them what to do when they feel disoriented, as well as how to swim in their clothing, because that's often, how it happens.
And what age is that?
It's open to anyone in our community. Our target age is around the age of 8, so maybe grade 3 to 7, so anywhere between 8 and 13. So as they're aging, they get more comfortable with risky behaviors, taking off their life jackets and stuff.
Should we be using devices like that? The noodles, the water wings, all that sort of thing?
I have fond memories of my orange water wings when I was a child.
Me too. I had the exact same one.
They were a lot of fun, and so is playing with noodles and whatnot, but they certainly don't replace fundamental safety equipment. Personal flotation devices are regulated in the province, and it's always a great idea for your children under the age of 10 or any non-swimmers to have a personal flotation device with them, if not directly on them, when you're doing any activities around water, be it boating, fishing, or swimming.
What kind of advice would you give to parents? Because of course this is a time of year where people go to the lake and they're spending time at their cottages, in terms of monitoring kids by the water.
We recommend that any children under the age of 10 or any non-swimmers, that you're directly in the water with them, and preferably within arm's reach. If parents are, it's all about the parental involvement. So ensuring that they're directly there, ensuring that the parents are familiar with the environment and are able to recognize hazards. It's all about prevention. So being familiarized with the surroundings and being able to recognize, if there are rocks, if there's a wave, how deep the water is, and how dark the water is.
Oh yeah, that's always the danger, isn't it?
You always hear every summer about people
Absolutely.
and I couldn't believe when I read this one stat that there's 250,000 bodies of water in Ontario, and so often you see people up in gorges and things like that and just diving off, and
recreation around water is part of Canadian culture, and so I recommend even for adults to take swimming lessons if they don't already know how to swim, particularly if they have children and they are doing activities around water.
How much is it going to cost the family to put maybe initially in the basic swimming skills?
Cost?
Yes.
It depends on the provider. Certainly the YMCA is a charity, and part of what we offer is a membership assistance program. So if families do find that the membership rate is a little high, they can apply for assistance and get the children into the program.
Okay, I get back to this point that I just think it's a great life gift that parents can give children, even if they're not comfortable in the water themselves.
Absolutely.
Type of thing, because it just pays off in huge dividends. You see it all. People who are, maybe they they go on vacation and they'd love to go snorkeling, but they're just uncomfortable
Exactly.
putting their face in the water.
There's so many things you're excluded from as an adult if you don't know how to swim.
And just as a pure safety measure, I mean, in the summer, there's a lot of times the drownings involve teenagers because they want to get out on the lake with their friends, and then
Yes.
something happens.
An added benefit to teaching children how to swim is when they get older and they're in their adolescence and teenage years, they can take the courses required to become lifeguards and swim instructors.
Yes.
It's a great leadership
summer
opportunity,
employment.
great summer
Yeah.
employment.
Absolutely. Katie Lowe, thank you so much. She's
You're
the
very welcome.
YMCA Aquatics Director. Great talking to
Thank you.
Good for your social life.
Good for your social life. Just about 20 minutes past 7 o'clock. We'll be back in just a minute.